Anyway, yeah, all the girls he was attracted to were blonde. Um, like, when his dark skin friend was like, yeah, like, where's all the black girls on your list? And he was like, yeah, I mentioned Beyonce, right? And then, okay, what I realized is that when people, especially white people, when they choose examples of beautiful black women, they always choose Beyonce and Halle Berry. For starters, Halle Berry isn't even full black. She's biracial, yeah, she's mixed race. And Beyonce, she looks like a white woman in my opinion. The whole blonde hair thing, and she's even lost a lot of weight, so she's kind of lost all the curves that kind of put the black woman into her, if you could say that, yeah. Now, living in London, I have, especially in East London, yeah, I have realized that the number of black women dating white men has increased by a huge amount. Because yesterday I was out and I only saw like the two black men with white women, yeah, and then I saw about 10 black women walking around with white men, and these white men were butters, so I don't even know what they saw in these guys. They must have a nice personality or whatever, because, but anyways, yeah, I'm walking around with these guys, and then I was just observing, yeah, and I was like, wow, like, what's happening here? And then I think a lot of my black girlfriends are seeing this, and they're acting like, oh, yeah, they can just do this and whatever. And like I said before, like, okay, right, you have the right to date whoever you want, yeah. But like I said, like, what are these guys' intention? That's why, when I'm older, when I finish my GCSEs and whatever, and then I have more time to go out and date with these guys, like, when I'm older, I doubt I'll be checking for another race of guy, because I've been in situations where my friends have been going out with a certain guy, and this guy acts like he's a big boss man because he's got a black girl on his arm, and all his friends are like, oh my gosh, he's got a black girl, wow, he must be something special, sort of thing. And then that's why I tell my friends to be careful, but as usual, they're not hearing it and they don't care. And then back to the negativity that some black people have against their own gender, like black men against black women and black women against black men. Because I have a 2-parent household, and I haven't really experienced bad stuff with black guys. Okay, you get the 1 or 2 black guys who like to take the piss out of me, but I don't carry that around and then decide that all black guys are like that, because I'm not a bad mind person. I'm not someone who thinks like that, you know. I think that sort of thinking is ridiculous, to be honest. But anyway, I'm not someone who goes around thinking that way. So when my friends, they just say stuff, my friends just say little things about black guys, yeah, and it's like what makes you think like that? And the thing I've noticed, yeah, all the black girls, like my black friends, yeah, they don't have a father figure. It's just them and their mum, yeah, and their siblings. So that's where I can understand why they have this negativity towards black guys. Yeah, and basically, I was having another convo with this girl, and she was, like, we were talking about marriage, and, like, you know how, this is the same girl who said that she wanted a mixed baby, yeah, and then I was like, oh, so Adelaide, do you want to get married? And she was like, yeah, as long as he's not black, and then she started laughing, and I was in so much shock. I was like, oh my gosh, how could you say that, man? And she was like, well, calm down, man. I was only joking. I was like, yeah, whatever. after saying that you wanted a mixed child and blah blah blah. And she was like, yeah, but I just think a lot of the black guys are bush. And then I was like, what do you mean by bush? And she goes, like, really, I don't know how to explain it. I was like, yeah, because you're chatting rubbish. And then when she said bush, yeah, she thought, you know how, like, traditional African and Jamaican guys, yeah, when they come from their country, they want a woman to be, like, really traditional. And then I was like, well, then just don't marry a black guy who's fresh off the boat, then just marry a black guy who's from London or somewhere, yeah. And she's like, yeah, but they're still a bit bush, you know. And then she just has, I think she has some stigma against black men, to be honest, because like some of the stuff she said is just well out of order, in my opinion. And then, yeah, like I said, I doubt I'd be interracially dating. It's not really my thing. Like, I'm not even attracted to white guys. Like, okay, I might see a few that make me turn my head twice, but on a long thing, it's not my cup of tea, yeah. And I think like I said, I think the people who feel they need to prove a point are either rubbing it in the other gender's face. That's all they need to say, oh, haha, look, I've got a white woman, oh, haha, look, I've got a white man, or whatever, which is very childish. Even I don't think that way, and you've got people on YouTube thinking that way. Or you've got, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, just some bitterness against the own race of men or women. And those are the type of people in interracial relationships that I don't really like. The ones who feel they have to bash their own to prove a point about their own relationship, yeah. And that's why I think some people who are in a interracial relationship are very insecure, because I've never actually met many people who are in interracial relationships who don't say anything bad about their own race of women or men, honestly. Like, even my auntie, yeah, there was one time this black guy must have done something, yeah. Like, I didn't say what race he was, but I was like, yeah, this guy did so and so. And then she was like, oh, was he black? And I was like, yeah. And then I was thinking, what does his skin color have to do with it? And she just kissed her teeth and then walked out of the room. And like, she's married to a white man and has 2 children with a white guy, yeah. And I was like, and like, her first daughter is with a black man. So I kind of understand that she might feel some way about black guys, to be honest. But obviously, because she's my auntie, I can't tell her that. But yeah, yeah, those are the type of people I don't like, and I doubt I'm not gonna associate myself with them. Like, only because I'm in school, and it's only like a school thing. That's the only reason why I'm associating with them. But as soon as I get out of school and then like I can go my own way of life, those are the people I'm going to be avoiding, because those are the people who make black people look bad, the people who feel they need to praise another race in order to be a better person, sort of thing, you know. So yeah, that's really what I have to say. And this is other thing, yeah. We were talking about interracial dating, and my friend, she goes, oh, I don't know why white girls are checking black boys with their ugly selves, or why are they always looking at black boys for? What's wrong with white guys? Why can't they just stick to their own? And I was there creasing, because the way she was saying was so funny. And she was like, oh, Teddy, on road, yeah, all I see are these fat white women with mixed race children, yeah, or fat white women with black guys. Oh, like, black guys can't even find a decent white woman, why they just hook up with a black woman. And